I need you to sit with this for a second. A whole war, burning homes, broken families, an entire province wiped off the map. And it didn't start over power or land or treasure. It started because one man got his heart broken. The woman he loved chose somebody else, and that rejection lit a fire that burned down everything. That's the story at the center of Assassin's Creed Shadows. And it's the kind of story that makes you feel something real. It's 1579, and Oda Nobunaga, the most feared warlord in Japan, sends his army into Iga, a hidden mountain province full of shinobi. His second son leads the first attack, and it was a disaster. Shinobi ambushed them, and the whole campaign falls apart. Nobunaga was furious. His son left the job half done, and now the Igas are rallying allies. So Nobunaga does what Nobunaga does, takes command for himself, and this time he comes back with a vengeance. And he comes with a new right-hand man, a man named Yasuke. Together on September 30th, 1581, they burn settlement after settlement, all but destroying Iga. But this story isn't really about the war, it's about the people inside it. And the person it breaks the most is Naoe. Naoe grew up in Iga. When the invasion came, she wanted to fight, but her father sent her away on a different mission to protect something sacred. So she goes and retrieves this box. And before she can even get it home, she was attacked by someone from the Shinbokufu clan. Her father comes in and saves her and carries her to Tomiko's hideout to recover. And on the way there, he starts to tell her a story about her mother and about a secret he'd been keeping from her his whole life.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you, I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
The box.
One of 3 imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the emperor entrusted the Kagoshima Ikki to protect. But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a numb stranger. She followed his foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandai. They said the balance of the world was at risk. So you stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandai, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath, the creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate.
Did you?
It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did.
Wow.
When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone.
So she faked her death?
Her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe and that you were all right. Naoe, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
Oh. After Naoe remembers the story and returns the box, she finally meets Hattori Hanzo, and what he tells her was definitely something I was not expecting. Hanzo was in love with Naoe's mother, and when she chose Naoe's father instead of him, he couldn't understand it. He was like, why him? Why not me? He saw she built a family, and that love he was still carrying for her turned into something very dark. He went to the sacred location, stole one of the boxes for leverage, and then sent an anonymous contract letter giving up the Shinobi Sacred Ground, the place where they kept the boxes for the Assassin's Brotherhood. He started this whole war, the Shinobi against the Shinbokafu, all of it, because he wasn't chosen. And that's when it hit me. Naoe's mom might still be alive, because it didn't even say that she died in the game. And that is something that has been on my mind since I ended this story. But before Naoe can even make sense any of it, she and her father set out to get the box back from the Shinbokafu. And that's when everything falls apart. Naoe gets hurt. Her father steps up to face all of them alone. He could have retreated, he could have run, but he decided not to. Instead, he stood his ground and he lost his life. Naoe watched her father die right in front of her eyes, and someone pulled her out just in time to safety. So now Naoe is carrying two things: revenge for her father and a mission to get the box back. That's not a plot. That is definitely grief with a blade. But every story has two sides. And while Naoe is chasing revenge, there's another man walking into this war from a completely different world. When the game opens, we meet Diego, the man who becomes Yasuke. He's with Louis Frost, one of the Portuguese missionaries, at a meeting with Oda Nobunaga. And the second Nobunaga lays eyes on him, he's impressed by his size, by his mind. So Nobunaga makes a deal with the Portuguese. In exchange, Diego becomes part of Nobunaga's clan. And then he gets sent off to samurai school. So while he's rising in the samurai school and finish it, then he ends up becoming Nobunaga's right-hand man. Now, how did Yasuke end up with the Portuguese in the first place? Let's rewind. Because he has a very good reason to go after Cairo and the people he was with on the ship. So this is what really happened. Oh, his mother.
It's all right, Mama.
They both were slaves on the ship.
Shinukaro!
Okay.
Who sent you?
No one, Senor Caro. No one. Please. We saw nothing. We saw nothing.
Dang.
It's of your own choosing.
And this was Naoe's mom that saved Yasuke. Is it? It looks like her. Oh no. Oh, and I guess not, because she was alive. Oh no, that is Naoe's mom, I think. That's how she died. Ah, is that how she died? And he got shot and jumped off. Okay. When Nobunaga eventually dies, Yasuke teams up with Naoe. Together, they take down the Shinbokafu and free people along the way. But once that's done, Yasuke has his own matters to attend to. And here's the thing that ties it all together. Every single member of the Shinbokafu is doing it for their own gain, their own power, their own version of what they believe the world should look like. But the war itself, it started from the exact same place everything in this story starts. Love. And what people do when it's taken from them. Hanzo couldn't have the woman he loved, so he burned her world down. Naoe lost her father, so she'll stop at nothing to make it right. Yasuke lost his mother at the hands of the slave trade, so he will stop at nothing to take Cairo and the Templars down. That's what I love about this game. It's not necessarily about the swords. It's really about the reasons behind them. So now I'm passing it to you. Here's my question, and I really want you to sit with it. If you were Naoe standing there after losing everything, would you want revenge or would you want answers? Drop it in the comments. And if this is the kind of story that makes you feel something real, then go ahead, leave a like and subscribe to the channel because we get lost in these stories together.